Hey guys, what's up? It's the Culture Detective here, investigating your favorite TV shows, and today I'm gonna be doing a review on how to get away with murder. So the TV show was released in 2014, but I watched it in, I think, 2015, and by the time I was, I think, 12 or 13, but most likely 12. So I was 12 when I first saw this TV show. It was a long time ago. I forgot about many things of the show, and I didn't follow up. I didn't watch seasons 2, 3, 4, 5, and whatever seasons they're gonna make in the future. So, yes, this is the only review that I'm gonna be doing on this TV series. And yeah, I came across this series. I want to talk about it. Here we go. So, How to Get Away with Murder is created by Shonda Rhimes of Grey's Anatomy and Scandal fame. And the show is basically about a law professor, also a lawyer, Annalise Keating, played by Viola Davis, who also teaches a bunch of law students, and she needs to pick 5 students from those law students to be her super team. And those 5 students are Ash, Michaela, Laurel, Connor, and Wes Gibbons, who's played by Alfred Enoch. Yeah, I finally found a celebrity with the name Enoch in it. It's such a rare name. Anyway, we also have, sorry, Annalise Keating's husband, Sam, and we also have Frank and Bonnie, who were also the 2 people who would help Annalise at all times. So now we have the TV show. And one night, a person named Lila was murdered, and Wes's roommate, whose name was Rebecca, was suspected to have killed Lila. But actually, after some investigation, it might actually be Sam, who's Annalise's husband. So because of this, they have to investigate a lot of things, frame a lot of people, deal with a lot of conflicts and, law things. I think the performances are okay, except for Viola Davis. I think she's amazing in the TV show. She cries like once every 2 episodes, so she tears up all the time. And that's a little repetitive, but still, great performance, really dramatic. And we also have Alfred Enoch, who's actually a British actor. You may have seen him in Harry Potter. And he does an American accent here, and he's great as well. And yeah, everyone else are just so-so. They're okay. And the style of the TV show is not that unique. It's not that distinct. But it's still a very fast and dramatic TV show. When things get climactic, it gets climactic. The writers of this TV show can make something climactic happen out of thin air, and it would still work fine. And it's a really fast TV show, to be honest. The pace is very fast. We get a lot of montages, quick cuts and edits, and lots of fast forward scenes. And the show is also really whack in style and in flavor. Basically, every single main character in the show has some sort of affair with another character. And it's, the show wants to portray its characters as people who are naughty, who had lost their innocence, and who's screwing everyone, and it's, up to something. So the show is really whack. It's maybe a little too overdramatic at some points as well. But because of that, it's also very entertaining, and it makes up for a lot of tense and dramatic scenes in the TV show that really builds the TV show. I think it's also okay to point out that the show is not so legally accurate. I'm not a law expert, but I know for a fact that the law doesn't quite work like that. In the show, it's like the law is being bent however the characters like to bend them, especially characters who are rather smart. And it's while it has some clever writing, it's kind of hard to believe some parts of the TV show. And the first half of the TV show mainly is mainly separated into two parts. You know, it's the kind of TV show that has a plot of its own on every single episode, plus a more heavier and more important plot underneath. Kind of like The Mentalist, where the main character has cases to solve every day, but also there's this Red John serial killer who's constantly lurking around, and he had to find the killer, and he does that for the entirety of the TV series. Similar things happen in the first half. However, in the second half of the TV show, it gets more focused on, you know, what happened to Lila, what's going on with the murders, what's going on between the people, yada yada. Things get complicated, things get dramatic. Whoa. And while I'm not too keen on this format, I think the first half also offers a few pretty well written episodes, including the pilot episode, which is a simple tone setter and is a simple opening for the TV show, but it's a pretty memorable pilot episode as well. Not legendary, but still pretty memorable. Also, on the second half, it's pretty solid, except for a couple slow episodes. I think a majority of the second half is also very entertaining and full of twists and turns, and I really like it. But the the ninth episode, titled "Kill Me, Kill Me, Kill Me," is my absolute favorite. It's mind blowing. So throughout the entire first half, we always get these flashbacks that feel kind of out of place at first. Not flashbacks, actually flash forwards. So on the first half of the TV show, we get all these flash forwards, which actually flash forwards to the events of episode 9, where all these flash forwards piece together and the whole thing plays out like a huge puzzle, all in place, completed. And it's mind blowing to see all these events play out, and it's truly clever writing. Not gonna lie, it's really clever, and also the ending, of the season. I think it's very clever and full of twists and turns as well. However, you know, even though I've watched the show a very long time ago, and I've watched parts of it, lately because I need to do a review on this. I still kind of struggle to remember some of the plot points in the season, other than the very important ones. Yeah, there isn't really much in the TV show that really, really hooks you in, other than the main couple of plot points, and everything else is just kind of okay. So I guess that's one major critique with the show, is that it's not that memorable, other than the parts that are supposed to be memorable. Those parts are insane. But still, even though the show isn't as deep or as existential, it isn't as unique or as refreshing or as original. And even though the show is very fast paced, I still enjoy it a lot. I think it's a very fun, tense, and dramatic, and insane, and whack, and bold murder mystery TV show. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Also, I kind of like the idea that all the episode titles of the TV show are basically quotes from the episode. Yeah. So my favorite episode here is episode 9, Kill Me, Kill Me, Kill Me. And my least favorite, I probably one of those one of the less memorable episodes of the first half. I think the second episode is probably the least interesting to me, or the third, maybe the third. And I'm saying How to Get Away with Murder is a TV show worth watching, and I'm giving it a strong 7 out of 10. So, have you watched How to Get Away with Murder? From 1 to 10, how much did you rate it? Like if you like it, hate if you hate it, and subscribe if you want more.